Hi, this is Daniel Brown. I wanted to introduce you to an opportunity here in the business school called the London Finance Seminar and Internship. This is an opportunity for studying abroad in the summer of 2022. So some highlights. During the B term of summer 2022, it is a 6 credit hour program, 2 courses, covering 5 weeks. So it's most of July. You will work and learn in a major financial center. There will be site visits, excursions, there are some scholarship opportunities, and if you are, after watching this video, interested in more information, you can either reach out to me directly, or there is an information session on October 20th at 7 p.m., and that is online. All right, so first about the academics. So there are 2 courses. The first is sort of a traditional course called the London Business Seminar, and it is a topics in finance course, which means I can cover pretty much whatever I want to cover. So the thing that I want to cover is really money. So my view on your education and things you really need to know about is, what is money? We're going to talk about what is money. We're going to talk about banks and central banks. We're going to talk about the foreign exchange markets and the interest rate markets. Not all interest rate markets, but especially those short-term interest rate markets, which are very similar to money. And then we'll go into current topics around money, primarily cryptocurrencies and things like that, because there are some competitors to what we traditionally think of as money, and you probably want to know more about it. The second course is an internship course. So you're going to be working part-time in London. It's a 5-week program, so you're going to have an internship. It will be arranged with our partners in London. And in all likelihood, the way we will do this is that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning, you're going to go to wherever that internship is. And Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and Friday, you're going to be in classroom with me in central London. I will plan that Friday afternoon, we will finish at a time which gives you the opportunity to explore on the weekend if you want to do something other than the things that I have planned. On this program, we're going to do 2 different kinds of excursions. There will be a couple of excursions through the course. We'll go to the Bank of England, we'll go to Bloomberg. These will most typically be on that Wednesday afternoon. We will also have a couple of guest speakers to talk about things relevant to the course. We will also do various weekend excursions. So for example, the Houses of Parliament, we'll go to Greenwich, we'll explore London. We'll also probably take a trip up to Oxford. So I went to Oxford as a student, and as an alumni of Oxford, there are some places I can probably take you which you would not have access to otherwise. Now, the reality is on the weekends, you will have the opportunity to explore London both with me, but also on your own. And if you decide that you want to go a little bit further afield, I can help you figure out places to go. So Stonehenge is an easy trip from London. There are several other cities and areas, beautiful areas of England that you could go visit. You could also, if you wanted, walk about 20 minutes from where we stay and catch the train to Paris, for example. It's a fairly easy 3-hour train journey. You're in Paris by Friday evening. It's kind of a neat weekend trip. So these are things which we can discuss when talking about the program. If there are places you want to see or things you want to do, we can figure it out. Eligibility. You need to have a GPA of 2.75. Your class standing is typically a rising junior. If you're a business student, you need to have completed B Corp 2204. If you're a non-business student, you really need to talk to me. Now, everything probably except for that GPA requirement, we can have a little bit of flexibility on. So I have had some rising sophomores in this program who were advanced. I have had a graduate student decide to come on this program. I have had rising seniors decide to come on this program. I think the one thing that you need to think about if you are not a rising junior is, and especially if you're a rising senior, is this internship is not going to be the same as a summer internship at some local company or some US-based company. This is 5 weeks part-time, and so it's not a direct replacement for that. The experience, I think, is going to be great, but I think you have to think a little bit, and I'm happy to talk through those options with you. If you have questions, you can reach Stephen Rose at stephenrose@colorado.edu, or myself, daniel.brown@colorado.edu. And there's an information session on October 20th at 7 p.m. The link is on the web, and you can, of course, get that through me as well.